My girlfriend and I recently moved into a new house. Honestly, it's our dream home. It fits us perfectly. We have a cat named Luna, whom we adopted together from a shelter. So when we first moved in, everything felt perfect. The only downside at first was the house to the right of us. It looked abandoned because the owner had started renovations but never finished them. The layout of the houses is such that to the right of us there's an entrance to our backyard, and next to it is the entrance to the abandoned house's backyard. There's no fence between them because the owner removed it to install a new one, but never completed the work, leaving both backyards open. Behind the abandoned house, there's another house, separated by a fence. As far as we could tell, several young men lived there. Sometimes when we came home, we would see them cutting through the neighbor's backyard to get out to the street. At first, we didn't think much of it. Fast forward to our first night in the new house. We were sitting in the backyard, enjoying the space, and out of curiosity, we looked at the houses behind us. That's when we noticed a man staring at us from a window. He wasn't hiding it at all. His face had no expression, and the room behind him was dark, which made the situation even more unsettling. After about half an hour, we went inside. Over the next few days, things were normal. I went to work while my girlfriend unpacked. One evening, we sat outside again, enjoying the stars, when we heard the wooden fence being moved. 3 men appeared and stared at us. One of them offered us stolen dishwasher tablets. We refused, and they left. But after that, things got worse. They kept coming into our yard, acting like they owned the place. We were both in our early 20s, so it felt like they were trying to intimidate us. Later, the police showed up and eventually told us those men had been removed for antisocial behavior. We felt relieved, but it didn't last. One day, my girlfriend saw a man pointing at our bedroom window. When she noticed him, he ran toward our house, tried to open the door, then ran back, lifted the broken fence, and started banging on the windows of the empty house. We called the police. They came, watched the footage, and left. A few nights later, we heard whistling outside at 2:16 a.m., then tapping on our window. The cameras didn't record anything. The next day, we found our doorbell removed and the SD card missing. Someone had been there. After that, it continued for weeks, knocking, whistling, watching. One night, we saw a man in a black mask standing outside with his arms stretched out like he was on a cross, staring directly at our bedroom window. He stood there for 30 minutes. Later, 2 masked men appeared with flashlights, shining them into our windows. One held what looked like a crowbar. We kept calling the police, but nothing really changed. The harassment continued. Let me start by saying that I'm not crazy. I know how this sounds, paranoid, insane, but everything I'm about to say really happened. 3 months ago, I broke up with my ex-boyfriend, Ryan. He was controlling in subtle ways. After the breakup, I changed my number, deleted social media, and moved. Then strange things started happening. A barista called me Sunshine, the exact nickname Ryan used. Then a driver repeated something Ryan once said to me. Then strangers kept saying things only he would know. Different people, same words. It kept happening everywhere, on the street, in stores, near my home. I started to feel like I was losing my mind. I contacted Ryan's sister. She told me he was in rehab and had been there for weeks. I didn't believe it until I saw proof. Still, it didn't stop. One night, a man near my building called me Sunshine again. The next morning, I found a message written under my doormat. You can change your face. I'll still recognize you. I left and stayed at a hotel. At 2 a.m., someone knocked on my door. A woman stood outside, expressionless, saying nothing. The hotel said no one should have been there. That's when I realized this wasn't random. Someone was using other people to deliver messages. My family doesn't usually travel, so when my aunt suggested a trip to Lake Michigan, everyone was surprised. We rented a large Airbnb for 18 people. Some of us stayed in a garage building behind the main house. That's where things got strange. Late at night, loud bangs hit the garage door hard enough to shake the building. It happened multiple times. Eventually, my uncle went outside and saw a man standing behind the garage, completely still, just watching. When he called out, the man simply walked away and seemed to disappear. No sound, no trace. Later, strange joker cards were found in the house. That same night, someone tried to open a basement door where others were sleeping. No one was found. We left early the next day. No one wanted to stay.